looks good over there. Everything looks good over here. And that is in the way of things. Alright. Send out my stream notification in Discord. Okay. Okay, it has been a long time since I have streamed, since I have been dealing with way too much medical bullshit. But, you know what? It's okay. Let me load up my hardcore world. The first time in this update cycle, because I haven't played on Mounts of Mayhem yet. Or at least, you know, not enough with the new stuff. I only did a tiny little 10-minute stint with a spear to get the zombie cape, and that was about it. Okay. Okay, let's let everything load in. Hello, kitty. Good king. Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna tear all of this down, to be completely honest. Because I feel like I want to redo some of it, or like a lot of it at least. Till then though, let's go have a look around here. I found out why these guys kept spawning. But that's fine, we can't fix it yet, but we can fix it later. But for right now, I need to remind myself of what, where I was and what I was doing. Okay, so this was a trading hall that I created. I remember that much. What was this for? I think I started putting people down there. Ah, this is where all my farmers and all the farming-esque villagers are. Right. So 4 farmers, and I'm gonna guess 5 butchers were planned? Sure. Okay. None of them are... Okay, you're locked as a master. What about you? You're an expert. Okay, so the other 2 are new. Okay, yeah, because the last thing we did was to get those guys in. Oh, I remember, because I was going to make a dock, wasn't I? Yeah. I was going to make a dock over here, because in that direction is actually a mushroom island where I was kind of planning to put like my main base and stuff. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. So these guys down here are gonna be the metal workers. So the 3 different metal workers. So we have the armorer, the toolsmith, and the weaponsmith in these 3 houses. And then I'm still gonna have to make a separate place for the these guys, the librarians. Okay, I have a librarian. There's my weaponsmith. Right. And I'm gonna guess that this guy back here is an armorer. Yeah, it's an armorer. Yep, because that was one of the things I rushed to do, wasn't it? Okay. So that being said, I do actually want to take down what I have built and like make it a bit better, because these are like really cramped and I don't like how cramped they are anymore. I thought I was going to be fine with it, but I'm not. I'm not. Let's just be completely honest here, I'm not okay with it. But this is fine. It's not going to take us long to get sorted out. Have I made an iron farm? I must have if I have the armorers max level like that. Let's go back up for a second, because I might have put it further away. Yeah, no, right, okay. I am now fully remembering this one, because this is the storage area, too. Yeah, I have the storage area connected to the iron farm, so that it just deposits straight into it. Oh, okay, so yeah, I've started making the proper storage. Alright. Okay. Don't think we really did much in this world, but it's definitely more than I was... Well, it's not more than what I remember, but like, still. Okay. But yeah, if I just come over here for a sec, by the way, that over there is the Mushroom Island that I was talking about, right there. So I'm thinking either we make docks. The original idea was to make docks, right? Like trading port. I guess I could still do a trading port there and a trading port over there, but this looks like I could just do a straight diagonal bridge right to it. Diagonal bridge sounds like a lot of effort I don't particularly want to do, but maybe I should. Maybe that could be like a long-term project, well, building project for this world. Okay. I was about to ask where did I leave my bed, and it's like right in my inventory. Okay, let's bring this across fully to like close it in. Yeah. There we go, and then we just need to fill that in. I'll still get rid of that in a bit, but... Come on. Let me sleep. There we go. Hopefully not much gets spawned. Alright, let's start this process real quick. There we are. Wonderful. Perfect. Amazing. Yep, even you three have to go away. I should have enough wood from breaking those down. Shouldn't actually be that hard. To be completely honest, right, let's get you sorted. There we go. Oh, it's the fish over there. Okay. I thought maybe there was a drowned trying to stalk me. Wow, literally 2 off. Okay, well, I ain't gonna have that problem in a minute, so... But I'm definitely gonna need... I'm definitely gonna need to, let me see here. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I did quite a bit in this space. I think... Hi, Janami! Welcome in. I think I did quite a bit of digging out, so I might have to reuse this just to not waste what I did. Or maybe I can break the stone downwards and make it like bigger and more usable. The hospital. No, all things considered, it was great. Like, all things considered, it was okay. Nothing terribly bad happened. It was just long and, like, isolating / lonely. Basically, is the only real way to describe it. Meow. Kitty cats. But yeah, long and isolating is probably the best way to describe it. I was lucky though, because I did get my favourite consultant for the majority of the time I was there. Did I leave I think I left this on purpose. That's fine. Ooh. That's an idea. Okay, so I'm going to finish breaking out this wall and I'm breaking out the inner walls. Now I'm going to see about doing something. Jack's General Server? Yeah, there's a lot of random conversations that happen in there, isn't there? But then again, that's probably also but that's pretty much for a community of strangers. You're bound to have a bunch of different random conversations that happen. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that is an outside wall. So we're gonna leave that alone, and then we're gonna break these open. Yeah, we're gonna break this open. Yeah, and then we're gonna get rid of you. Charity concert, yes, I saw the picture. Lots of money. What were you raising money for? Anything specific, or just like general blah? put that back there. Actually, no. Let's break this as well. Yeah, so let's break this wall a bit. Oh, that's sweet. But losing that wood is not. Let's grab that and then quickly swim out. Now I might as well fill those two in over here. Oh, cool! Also, the watch bonuses are actually pretty nice, to be fair. What is it? What do you call it? For the channel points. There we are. Oh, 1.5 million euros for, yeah, that's almost a euro a person. Really. Yeah, let's carve it back a little bit. Actually, no. Change my mind. Right, so we're gonna keep this wall as is. This wall as it is fine. We don't need to second guess that wall. Yeah. There's actually quite a bit of space now that I've taken out the other houses. So if I actually 7, 2, 3, 4, 5 and leave it as 5 across there. Yeah. 2 and leave door there. Wonderful. 1 year we raised between 3 and 4 million to help people after the worst floods in history of the country. They were given a nickname, the 100-year floods. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, 1, 2. Wrong. There we go. There we are. Bring that across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 4 high on the inside. That's fine. Let's bring the ceiling bar across here. Yeah. And then we can start filling in. I'm definitely going to need more wood. And probably another couple of axes. Alright, that's all done. Can I sleep yet? No, I don't think I can sleep yet. Darn. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so that's the building. So we come in, double doors here. Right. Yep. Oh, you're excited. What are you going into town for? Are you getting like last minute Christmas shopping done, or just like an event, or just going into town because? Let's get rid of these path blocks because they're annoying me. Alright. So, let me think here. Ooh. Not to lie, but like, no lie, that does actually sound like a fun day out. Alright, give that a gap of 1. And we'll have a one-way door. This way. Yep. Okay, so that's gonna be 1. No, I don't want it right next to the door. I want it probably like that. 1, 2. Because I can trap them like I did in that hall over there. One, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, I don't want to do it this way. No, I don't want to do it this way. That's cool. It's nice that they've, it's nice that they have actually brought it back. Alright, so let's actually cut this room off here. Yeah. And then we can have another room over here. Like that. Yep. 3. And a bit of a bigger room here, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is some kind of a status symbol now as well. Kind of, in a sense. Okay, so why do I need 4 rooms? So 1, 2, 3. I could make this 5, actually. Like, let's be real. I could make this like 5. We'll cut the room there. It kind of annoys me there isn't like an actual line up there. Okay, so this will be like one guy's space. No, I have to put the door here to give him as much space as possible for me to walk in. Have a barrier there, or like have the barrier like here, with the bed and it's like as separate as possible. So how much? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make that work. That I can make work. Yeah. You two are going to be opposite of each other. And then you... Yeah, they're, 3 in operation, considering how small we are. Yep. Owned by the national operator. Sure. I totally know what that means. But fair. And yeah, I made a couple of goals. I thought they'd be fun, like little mini challenges. Just as like maybe if I could do them. I should probably pause the game while I'm not looking at that screen. I think the easier one is probably just the Emerald Beacon. And for those who are listening who aren't in my Discord, I have made mini goals with strange and arbitrary restrictions on them. So the first one is to make a full Emerald Beacon, but not using what is it? Not using villagers, only by using mined emeralds. A netherite beacon, which is a challenge in itself, but I'm gonna up that by saying I can't use any bed mining to get the netherite. Opening every end gateway, but I'm forcing myself to take it slow. So like I can only do it like once a week or whatever. That's not really difficult, but it is just arbitrary. And then getting full armor sets of every tier with every trim, but only using armor that I have collected off of mobs. And that does include the netherite sets, but obviously it would be by obtaining diamond armor off of mobs. Unless that is like obscenely difficult, and then I might take that one away. And like take that one away for the netherite, and then just build the netherite as is. There we go. Because I don't actually know how rare the diamond armor on mobs is in hardcore mode, plus what the rates are for it to drop. But then again, if I make an all-purpose mob farm, might not be that annoying. Okay, so this is one building, and it's gonna hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna hold 5 villagers. So I'll probably make this like probably the toolsmith. Probably toolsmith here. Just because like the toolsmith has more variety as far as I know. And then I guess I could make it on the edge. Oh yeah, your ocean monument. So you finally started draining it, have you? Fair enough. If I want the doorway here, yeah. And we're actually gonna, yeah, we'll leave 3 there, just so it can, like, just so like I can still kind of have a path. Yeah, we'll dig into the mountain a little bit as well. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, having that as an even amount. I do not have a shovel on me, that's fine. It just has to go 2 in. Alright. That is perfectly doable. To create a totem, connect the rail in another. Oh, fair enough. So you're gonna make yourself a bit of a nether hub, are you? Hmm. Oh, actually. We'll bring this back. And we'll bring this back over here. And we'll make it a slightly different shape from over there. There we go. Okay. So I'm probably gonna just have like 2 armorers. If I make this armorers, I can just have 2 of them. One here, one here. Don't really need more than 2. I don't really see myself needing more than 2 actually. Let's rephrase that. So tools, armor. Do I really need it this big? Oh, that's a new noise. Okay, I will answer that later because it's not immediately important. Okay. Oh, that ad break snuck up on me. Dang. That's fine. Not that button. Oh yeah, it's the first one of the stream. Alright, I don't actually know what kind of ad is being shown, but I guess I will wait just a little bit. Actually, I guess I could get the sleep out of the way. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so armorer and armorer. I kind of want to decorate their rooms with like armor stands, so that's why they're so big. Oh, that's why I'm fine with them being so big, sorry. So, tools, armor. Now I need a place for the weapons. Aha. But to be fair, I kind of wanna build this out. Like, yeah. Okay, so I can't really go up because that's where the graveyard is. At least not up there. But I could connect here to here and build it over this bit. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, travel in this game is like one of the easiest things to fix. But yeah. Oh, are you planning to make a wither skeleton farm or something? Or maybe blaze farms? Oh, amazing. Okay, so let's do this. Oh. Oh, did you not have Forgive Anger on? Or have you just not died since then? Let's go back to the oak farm. There we go. I mean, all farms are useful in some way or another, depending on what you're trying to make or accomplish, but yeah, that's my first assume. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's just that I know that the universal anger thing and forgiveness after death are both toggleable things, so I figured, like, oh, maybe you decide to make it harder for yourself and turn it off, but I forget that I'm like the only person who likes to do that kind of stuff. Make things deliberately harder. Okay. We're gonna do a full harvest of this. Make sure that it can't touch anything. There we go. And we're gonna use these to mark the rows because I don't have anything on me yet at the moment. Okay. Get rid of all the leaves that could touch it. There we go. I'm gonna put that there. Swift sleep for the boots, but no motivation. Buttering farm. I believe you. Oh no, that's soul. That's soul speed, isn't it? Ugh. Sorry, my brain is like still half in hospital mode. Unfair. Yeah. I wish that there was an enchant. Oh, imagine if you could make wool boots, and it's like 0 protection, but it doesn't. It stops the warden from hearing you if you walk around. That could be cool. That would be a cool enchant. Like maybe you have to find it in like. I wonder where you could find it. Oh, maybe it's an enchant from like, and you can find it in the houses / buildings of a librarian villager. In these snowy villages. That would be cool. That would be cool. And yeah, I understand all that. Grind, 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 as they say. Right. Let's do this. For now. Sorry, kitty. But you shouldn't be in my way. Neither should all of the rest of this shit, but whoops. Oop. I feel like I heard a dunk. Oh well. It's fine. Everything's okay. Right, let's collect up the rest of these. Hello, Mr. Iron Golem. Oh, I missed one. Oh, you mean with the smithing template thing? I kind of like that they made it harder. Just for the fact that it forces you to do exploration, really. Because a lot of people don't explore anymore. And I find that kind of sad. Let's take that stack first. Yeah, I'm just going to continue that because that looked a little bit off to me. Well, the thing is that yes, you're a builder. I'm a builder. But if you have no reason to explore, then you won't explore. And there's just a lot in this game that exists that is kind of sad if people never look at it. Like, everything should have a reason for every type of player to go do. Right? Yeah, like builders go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon to get their Elytra, because the Elytra makes it easier to build things. But the adventurers like to go kill the dragon, and that's all they want to do. Yeah, some people need the shulker boxes. And so on and so on. Okay. So we bring this. Okay, that should be dark enough to sleep now. Yep. Definitely dark enough to sleep. Okay. Oh, that was all of that wood. Okay. So, I kind of want to leave everything from this grass bit that way clear. So, instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build across this bit. Take 2 off that. And then build it back here. We don't need it to be that long, actually. Here. There we go. That should be a good amount. There we are. And now the door. It is actually perfectly centered. Right, so tools, armor, weaponsmiths. Let me think here for a second. If I change it so the door is here, Then I can have a 3 wide corridor, as so. And then I can have, along that wall, item frames with what each one could be selling. Right. Oh, that's a perfect middle. There we are. Entrance into here, barrier. Entrance into here, barrier. And then, yeah. Okay, I think I like that. I think I like that. So let us finish putting in the roof here. Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped on something. Okay. That's why I couldn't move. Okay. Four, there we go. 2. Alright. Lean back and stretch for a second. Alright. Nothing important there. Okay, so shall we finish the interior? Well, kind of this one first. At least finish segregating the rooms, so then I can move the villagers as soon as possible. Like that. You're a dark corner, so fix you. There we go. No, thank you. One, two, three. 1, 2. There we are. Almost done. There we go. And around. Gonna have to fix that as we finish off here. I already ran out of that stack, did I? Darn. Okay. So that is 5 here. Right, because that's the doorway. It's not a hallway, it's a doorway. Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't make sense. Why isn't the door on the side? The door is on the side, I just hadn't made it a door yet. Okay. So that is technically finished. That's finished enough for the moment. One, 2, 3. I definitely can't make the ceiling on this level. So we'll make the ceiling on the 4th level. Just then there's a little bit of space for the head. So if I make the barrier here, maybe if I just make the barrier like that, then I could have armor stands. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna have to do this from the outside. That's fine. Two, 3. Yeah, let's just go around and do it layer by layer. That's fine. We don't mind this. Today's a slow day anyway because I need the slow day. Because I got home from hospital, right? I got home on Monday. Monday's good. We like Monday. And that's all good. I'm like re-acclimatized myself to being at home, getting used to, you know, actually having people around and all of that. And then suddenly, you know, you kind of have to stop and pause for a second. It's Tuesday evening. I look up at the household calendar, and there it is. My sister's name, followed by the two words, one word really, that fills you with dread when you realise you haven't done anything and completely forgot. Yep. It was my sister's birthday on Tuesday and I had gotten her nothing. A whole heap of nothing. And that's not because I didn't want to. That's because I was literally in hospital for like 4 weeks. Basically at once. Not technically, I did have like a week at home in the middle, but and the long story short of that is, I felt so bad. And I thought to myself, you know, oh, maybe she'll understand. Like, obviously, I've been in hospital for ages. Of course, I haven't had the chance to go get her a gift, wrap it, and then get it delivered to her. But then I thought, no. I've realised on the birthday, if you realise on and before a birthday that you have missed it, you still go fix it. So I went and I got her a card, and then because I gave her money in the card for her birthday, this close to Christmas, I decided that it wouldn't be right to only give her a card and money for Christmas. So instead, I now had to order her a gift for Christmas. And then the rest of my family have been having delivery struggles. So it's been a little bit like, you know, I'm worried, oh, is mine gonna mess up? Am I not gonna get it in time? And then it came on time with days to spare now. And I'm still kind of like frazzled a bit. Just a little bit frazzled. Not only that, but like, not only frazzled about that, but like I'm also slightly frazzled because my partner finally told his family that he is dating someone this close to Christmas, and they all decided that they had to get me a gift. And so I was like, oh no, now I have to go get them a gift because they've spent money on me, so I've had to get the money from the people who did the gift from his family. I've had to go and get them all gifts in return. I went easy. I've got them all like chocolates and stuff, like chocolate tubs. But it's the fact that I had to scramble for an idea and then actually execute it in that amount of time. Because I hadn't planned to do anything because he hadn't told them. And like, me giving them a gift being the quote-unquote announcement really wouldn't, it's not fair. Not that it's not a good idea, it's just that it's kind of not fair to like spring that on him on Christmas if he hadn't been ready to tell them. I don't tend to mention it unless it's relevant, so possibly not. But yeah, he is one of my mods. He is the mod known as Vampiric Luna. And we have been together since... Now, I just need to double check the month. It's a very new relationship, so we haven't even had like one anniversary yet. Yeah, June 26th. We've been together since June 26th. So it's been about half a year, actually. Yeah, it's not like it's secret or anything, it's just like I only bring things up when I think that there's a relevance to it, or if it's relevant to the story, which in that case the story was literally like that was the crux of the point. But yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this is now at 2. We want to make it 4 high, like the other one. And then 2, there we go. Hopefully I have enough to finish the walls. I should have enough to finish the walls here. We'll see though. Maybe not. Oh, that is so lucky. Okay. Well, almost lucky, actually. Alright, I'm gonna have to go see if all my oak trees are grown now. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to this staircase instead. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 staircases in. That's cool. And it's just outside the edge of the... Oh, that's perfect! Oh, I love that. Worlds. Yeah. I can't believe that was only a week long. Like, jeez. Ooh, my farms are pretty much ready to be done. Well, the ad's about to start, so I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna farm during the ad. Even if it's only a banner ad, just in case it isn't, because I can't tell what ad is or isn't playing unless I open my stream up in like a non-logged in page. Yeah. I'm still thankful for him for setting up the watch parties and stuff for me. Also the fact that he's like actually being a mod as well. Like I've had friends and that offer to be mods before, and like they kinda did it, but then they kinda like just dropped off the face of the earth with no explanation to anyone other than like their favourite person, shall we say. And their favourite person is like, oh yeah, they're just depressed, just give them time. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I still would have liked them to tell me that like they were going on a break or whatever. That could have been nice. But yeah, nah. I'm gonna hold a grudge against those people forever, but I don't speak with them, so I'm not gonna name and shame them. Alright. All the potatoes. Oh, sorry about that. And yeah, he may or may not be looking for staff, I believe was his words. But I can tell you that he's basically had the same problem that I've had, which I literally just talked about, where people have kind of just dipped off the face of the earth without saying anything. So he needs to like swap out some people, essentially, because, well, the people that were there to do a job are no longer there to do the job. Which sucks when it happens, but it happens, you know? Most likely. Because that's what he needs. He needs people who are around, basically, when it comes down to, no matter what job gets offered. But yeah. Right, let's get this done and sorted. There we are. So much random green. But sure, fine, whatever. I can live with the random green. Oops. Oh, is that dark? feel like that's dark. This was a bad place to sleep. Oh, never mind. The game AI was nice to me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's replant this. Throw the excess over in the auto composter, and then take some of the bone meal that's already there over to my oak trees, and then we can get a bit of focus on those. See if we can get a bit more wood out of it. There we go. There feels like there's something on my hand, like a piece, like a hair or something, every time I put it back on the mouse. It must have been 4.5 stacks then. Darn. Okay. Actually, how many do I have in my inventory? Because I did an almost full harvest. 1, 2, 4. I guess I broke a couple that weren't like fully gone. Must be. Okay. We'll take a stack of bone meal. Oh, that was so lucky. Oh, and I need to, pumpkins. Pumpkin. There we go. Plop. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Especially when you don't actually have anything there. Perfect. Then around the corner, is there anything on this bit? There is. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay, let's pause for a sec because my throat is feeling sore. Please, oh, I pray that it's just because I haven't hydrated enough. And it's not that I've caught the sick right as I've gotten out of hospital, because I would. I don't know what I would do, but I would. Let's bring these down. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, a random big tree. Fair. I need the I need the saplings from over here. There we go. Perfect. Lines up. Okay. Oh, actually, options, sounds. I forgot that I turned this down. Let's turn it up a little bit. There we go. Now you guys can probably hear the music a bit better as well. Oh, that's much better. Oh, and this is a big tree. Lovely. Oh, this is a real big tree. Okay. No more that way though. That's fine. It's mostly this way, huh? Okay. But yeah, how about you guys? How are you guys handling the Christmas period? Are you people that plan nicely and get it all sorted at like near the beginning of the month? Or are you a scramble at the last second kind of person? Is that in line? Yep, that's in line. Wonderful. I have basically everything ready. I just need to do a little bit more wrapping before the 23rd. For like my extended family now. Yeah, like nieces, nephews, that kind of thing. But everything else I'm sorted on. Bring this back. There we are. You're not supposed to grow that quickly. Dang. I say while planting another tree, like, immediately. But almost, this is gonna make it full. Yeah, I'm not dropping that one down. Never mind. Let's just scoop up as many saplings as we can from this, as it is. 25. Ooh, 27. 28. Okay. static right on all sides. $30 is good enough. I'll leave it to decay properly next time. But this time we're just gonna do that. Fair enough. All jobs that do need doing. Wait, a Nautilus! Oh, hello, little friend. Oh, do I need to, like, do I need to, like, tame them first? What do they need? Do they need pufferfish? I think they need pufferfish. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that this was an ocean. Oh, but I don't have any pufferfish, do I? Did I get some when I was fishing earlier? Or a while back? You know what? I might have some in my chests. Let's go see if I am that lucky. Because I've definitely done some fishing, right? You guys can go back in there as well. That's miscellaneous. Nautilus shells. No. Oh, I do. Yay. Do I have a fishing rod though? No, it looks like I must have used it all up. And I don't have any more string to make a new one. That's fine though. I should be able to tame it with just these. Keyword there being should. Alright, little guys, where are you? Where did you go? Come here, little friend. Hello. Oh, rude. Darn. I don't have another fishing rod to continue. Oh well. Okay, that just tells me that I must... I'll probably have to try and make a mob farm or something. Get some spiders. Oh. Nothing important. No, I definitely can't make it over there. Because making it over there isn't, like, there's no point in making a mob farm over there. Let's start with just a stack of wood for now and finish about getting this all enclosed. Yeah. Make sure it's all properly lit up before I do that. Why do you keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that, I should be saying. And 10 is definitely not going to be enough for in here. but that will be. There we go. Okay. Now, if I were to build a mob farm, where would be the best place to put it over here? I'm gonna say probably where the iron farm is. Where the iron farm is actually, unironically, probably the better place to put one. How are you here? Oh, please don't tell me that they changed how golems work. Let me check if they've changed how golems work. In what version are we in? Three days ago. History. No, it doesn't seem to have adjusted. Oh no. I need one of my leads to get him away. Well, maybe not a lead, but I do have a lava bucket. Alright, mister. Time to die. Where did you go? There you are. My friend. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Why does it have to be raining? Alright. I sound so done with that, but yeah, I am kind of just done with that. Oh gosh, okay. Give me... You know, I'm just gonna make them all into buttons. Yeah, they can all be buttons. Because I feel like I need to place more buttons here. Because he should not have been able to spawn in this area, right? Which means he must have walked. But there is not an easy way to walk unless he went all the way around and then back over on himself. So, yikes. Oak buttons, this is fine. This is all temporary anyway. Just while... Yeah, okay. Good. Wrong thing. guess it works. Okay. Okay. So that's fine. You're working again, which is amazing. There should be no more spawnable spaces up here. So that's good. Now I'm thinking, how big is this space? 10 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15 wide. 15 wide, 10 across. What if I were to get a 5 across? Oh, 10 across that way, sorry. 15 across this way. So if I came in from 5, came in by 5 on each side, right? And start a 5 in the middle and then start a circle. I could make a tower. I could make a tower. That is just like attached to the edge. But no. Because I've already kind of like built this, quote unquote, built this as like a space. So no go on changing it right now. Because I don't like the idea enough to change it. I don't like the idea enough to change the current build. So that's a no-go. Because what level are we on? We're like, yeah, 89. And mountains, there's not really many mountains close. Although, this is already unspawnable, right? So instead, what if, don't mind me, we use this path as kind of a benchmark here. Plop, plop. Plop, plop, plop. And we build it here instead. I like that idea. I should probably get rid of this lava though, and replace it with a water bucket. Okay. There's the tools. So we're going to place you back in here. Yeah, and then our middle, we're going to have a 4x4 middle, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna break these two, and then break that, and that, so it fills in nicely. Oh, hello, ads. Okay, so we're gonna have that, and then I want to break this just enough So then it looks like wrong one. Where's the dirt? There it is. Just like part of the terrain instead. There we are. So that's 6. Cross 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I like that. Okay. 1. Did it go 2 out the first one? Yeah, it went 2 out on the first one. That's fine, because we're going to need to fill the floor in anyway. 1. Okay, so blop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Perfect. So this will be our building. This will be our spiral staircase up to a platform. Right. And we're going to have a drop in the middle, don't worry. So, okay, so. My thoughts here are big building, spiral staircase all the way up to up, just up to 319 is build height as far as I'm aware. So we want to probably bring it up to at least 250. Okay? And then once it's up at 250, we're going to make the killing platform in the center of this spiral, but we're going to place it 2 blocks up, so then you can still enter the middle bit from any direction. Okay. And then because we have the middle bit, the middle of the middle bit, we're going to make a drop chute. So we can just fall from the top. We don't have to go down the spiral. We'll only ever have to go up the spiral. And then once all that's sorted, just a sec. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're gonna get to probably 250 height, build the killing platform, have the ability to drop down into the middle here, and then we're gonna have like water in the middle here to land in. And we're also gonna make it so that we can just walk straight out from the water. So no staircase here. The staircase is actually gonna go like, it's gonna start here. And then I'll probably have like a wall that just goes across on this side and encloses it. So that there's no chance of me falling and slipping on the edge of a block anywhere. But let's build up the edges first. At least begin to build up the edges. There's no chance I have enough on me right now to actually build this all the way up by 200, like basically 200 blocks. So this whole staircase is gonna be 3 wide, yeah. This side is gonna be a wall. 1, 2, there, so that. This is basically what the inside is gonna look like from here. And then I will put a door here. Indicate the door. There we go. And then build 2, 3. 3 up on this side. So the staircase is always going to be 3 wide. And then this is just going to be a straight up wall. Well, maybe I shouldn't do the wall. The wall's not going to look nice, but the barriers are still going to be needed. So I'm not quite sure actually. But there will be a water pool in the middle, so the staircase is going to start like that. Middle here. That's going to be a water pool. So basically the point is that I want to be able to jump from the roof, land in the water, and just carry back on into the village after, you know, having to walk up the stairs at least. But until then, we're not going to bother with doing the stairs just yet. But we are going to bother about starting to build up the walls. I mean, I've thought about it. I guess I could do that as the water. But I can't have it too big, otherwise it'll interfere with the staircase. Plus, this is like an even circle, not an odd circle. Oh yeah, I get it. It's just thinking about the spiral staircase as well. I need it so then the staircase and the water do not overlap. Otherwise, I might fall on a stair on my way down instead of... Because the bigger I make this, the closer to the edge of the stairs it's gonna be. as well. So like it needs to be like the good sweet spot in the middle, or far enough away from the stairs that I don't accidentally hit a stair, but obviously big enough that I don't miss it. Ugh. That might be an okay size, but it does feel big for the room. This feels okay, but I'm a bit wary of these corner blocks. Not sure. I'm not sure. Because how far do I really want to make? So it's going to be a stair of 2 and then a railing. 2 stairs, railing. 2 stairs, railing. Three. Yeah, because that needs to be wider because that's too narrow on the insides then. Oh, spirals in Minecraft, aren't they fun? Alright, this is fine though. Yeah, I like it here. I do like it there. That does feel good. But I'm gonna need a lot more building materials. And admittedly, where's that? That's where you went, okay. You go in here. You go in there. You go in there. The sugarcane needs to be harvested again as well. Okay. And if my guess is correct, it's probably also pretty much time for me to go have food. Based on when I was talked to about eating and how long it takes to make that specific meal. So I shall leave it there. And next time we're gonna have to do resource gathering, and then we will build the things. Oh, I need to go put the bone meal away. But okay, yeah. So this stream, honestly, guys, was just to get me to, you know, stream. So now that I've actually streamed, I should be less reluctant about starting stream again. Because it's always hard to do the first. Like, the first stream back after a while is always the hardest to motivate yourself to do. So hopefully this can be the start of at least a few uninterrupted days, but then of course it's the holiday period, so who knows. Alright, I love you all. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.